Brother Arthur again. We said we'd be back this week, and we are. Part two, why so many innocent people are being killed with assault weapons. We mentioned to you last week briefly that the media is playing a role in this. In fact, there have been more murders since the last time we had an opportunity to communicate with you. And we see the same thing over and over again, the glorification of these murderers. You know, they want their day under the sun, even if they're not alive, to be able to get the press that they receive. They know they're going to get it. And so the media is playing in on that. It's giving the names and giving everything. And I don't think we should glorify these guys. I think we should make their names not even questionable who they are, because there's a whole bunch of them. The one thing that I've noticed is the glorification of these guys. You know, and it bothers me tremendously. You know, the guy, even those that don't get killed, the suicide by cop or whatever, they still know they're going to get their day under the sun, and that's what it's all about. People have such low self-esteem. Look at the average American. We have very low self-esteem. And one of the reasons for that is because we blame our condition on everybody else other than ourselves. You know, we blame white people, many people who look like me blame white folks. Many so-called white folks holding others responsible. It's madness. We got to stop this madness. And I'm asking that we monetize, that those of us, and you know what YouTube is about, the monetization. I think we need to be looking at not trying to make any money during this very critical time, but we should be looking for opportunities to contribute so we have a better world. And we can use the media to our advantage, as many others are using the media to our disadvantage. We need to quit pointing the finger at everybody being responsible for our condition but us. Let me share with you very briefly a story. There was this big company that called a meeting, and it said that we're going to have a big meeting in the company, and those outside the company can come, and we're going to discuss who is responsible for you being in the terrible state that you're in. The person that has been holding you back all those years, we're going to have the funeral of that person in the gymnasium. And all those of you who work at this company, as well as those who live in the community, will have an opportunity to see the person that's been holding you back all these years. So needless to say, there was all kind of excitement, all kind of enthusiasm, people wondering who they were going to see, wondering would they be able to attend. And so many people came that they even had to hire security guards to see this person who's been holding you back or holding them back for all these years. So they get to the gymnasium, and there's the big coffin, and there's security guards, and there are all kind of people standing around, and they got a line. They want to go and be able to see who this is that's been holding people back for so many years. And so the first one goes to the casket and raises the casket lid up, and he begins to scream. He's really touched, and the others behind him are wondering, why is he screaming? Why is he so sad? Why is he in so much shock? And so as this line decreases, because one by one they're able to inch up and look in the coffin, and then at the very last person who looked at the deceased in the coffin looked and saw a mirror of himself in the coffin. A mirror that reflected him. So what was the wisdom? What was the logic? That the only person holding you back in life is not the white man, it's not the black man, it's not the boss man, it's not the China man. The only person that holding you back in life is your own self. And we got to get that message out so we can quit blaming everybody else. Our condition will never change, it will never improve as long as we think that there are other people who hold the destiny of our lives. We need to teach better than that. And I'm saying, let's stop being concerned so much with YouTube and monetization and trying to come up, trying to have 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever people that are looking at our site. Let's get on our sites and get this message to the world that we can have a better day. Let's talk to the people about love. Let's talk to the people about commitment. Let's talk to the people about honesty. Let's talk to the people about things that they have the power to control within their own selves, within their own lives. So I challenge you, the media site, the YouTubers, and all the rest throughout the world. Let's use this tremendous power. Let's use this tremendous opportunity to make it a better world. And if we try and if we're focused, we can definitely do that. I challenged you last week, and I challenge you again to join this group of new people who are committed to making a better world, the PhDers, the people for human dignity. We can turn this madness around. We're going to turn this madness around. And this little video that we're making, it's going to go viral. It's going to go all over the world. Because no matter what language you speak, no matter what the socioeconomic background is, we all know that we're human beings. And human beings are capable of love. So let's love each other. Let's be concerned about each other. Let's care for each other. And let's stop blaming other people for our predicament. I thank you for taking the time to listen to us. I hope that we will see you again next week. And I think I've learned a little bit about how to shut this camera down without me doing it myself. Let's see if we got it. I think we do. Okay. Well, I thought we had it.